Today we're going to be making flowers. We've got different ways to do them. This one looks like a little poppy. So what you're going to do is, I've got some tissue paper or some crepe paper. I've also made a bunch of petals that you could use too. You're gonna have your wrapping tape around the stem, and then maybe this is from the dollar store, so it doesn't hold that well. So maybe a piece of tape to hold the very end, but I'll show you how to do that. So you can, I put a bead on here, so otherwise when you make it, it kind of pulls off. So this is going to be nice and secure. So I'm going to start out making a flower with just the petals here, and I'll make a red flower here. So what you're going to do is just start layering flowers and just kind of hold it together there. The more you put on, the easier it's going to be to hold it. And just kind of stagger it. And when you get all your petals assembled here, you can kind of pull the petals back and shape it a little better. And I'm just going to take this tape and just take it like that, and then just start spinning it. When we get to the end, you could just take a little piece of tape and secure it. But this will hold it in place on the top, and you can kind of, there we go. There's that flower. If you want to use this tissue, or not tissue, but if you want to use the crepe paper, what you can do is just kind of bunch it up. You're just kind of bunching it up and go around in a circle. Just hold it on the bottom here. Just bunch it. So, see what I'm doing here is, and there's no right or wrong way of doing this. You just can go bunch, bunch, bunch. Okay. So you've got this. I'm gonna wrap it again. So we're just going to start spinning this. Okay. Take another piece of tape and just secure this. So now with this crepe paper one, you can fold it down. Looks kind of pretty, like almost a carnation. So that's another kind of flower you can make. So we've got 2 of them here. We can, this one, this piece of tissue paper, what you can do is start cutting some strips on here. And then we're going to wrap it. You can layer colors. You can make them multicolored. Your flowers, you can make them any way you want. And no flower is perfect. So just, I think that's good enough right there. So if you get this kind of a fringe, so what we're gonna do is just wrap it, and you don't have to wrap it really tight on the bottom because your green wrap for the stem will just fasten that. So it can get kind of wide here. You're just kind of rolling it into a cylinder and just pull those things down. Okay, so almost done with that. Just wrap it around, and you can just kind of pinch it then. But see, it makes a pretty flower. It looks like a mum almost. And again, we will take and wrap this. Oops. And, you know, if it comes apart, you could even take a little piece of tape too. If say you're having a hard time getting the first part to start, if you just tape it like that, then you can start wrapping it again. And it goes pretty fast once you get it going on the stem. There we go. So that's your another one. And if it doesn't completely cover up, you can still put a little bit more up here. There we go. There we go. That's another kind. The last one, you know, you can also with crepe paper, you can fold your paper like this, and you can cut out like longer petals. So you just got a square like that. You can cut a nice long petal. And when you use the crepe paper, when you make the petal, you can kind of, almost like an iris, you can fold them down and kind of shape them a little bit because they have that stretchiness to it. So, there. That's kind of another way to do it. But you can pull on these a little bit and make them kind of fold down. And that's kind of pretty too. So have fun with that.